So I'm going to offset it a bit, say, I don't know, 6mm. Which if you're doing small ovals in a design is, you know, fair. Just make sure I tightened everything up. Yeah. Yep. So it's still got a small clicking, but it's, you know, that's nothing. And what that is looseness in this. Just, and you can see that's barely moving. I mean, I scraped this in with a razor blade, so it's nothing to worry about, is what I'm saying. My last one was moving, you know, quite a bit, really, like 0.2 of a millimetre in that there, which is exaggerated over the length of this, of course. So this is very tight, very nice. I'll just adjust it one more time to a bigger offset and we'll run it again. But this, the design of this part of it, really, the slider and cam, you've got to design the clamp, the slider and the cam to your lathe, really. But this front part, I've shortened this and made it a lot lighter, by the way. It's now about 50% lighter, I think. So I'll just go with a bigger offset. There we go. No, not at the maximum, that's about 12mm or something offset. Tighten it back up, just make sure it's okay. See a bit more bump, but again you can see that's all that bump is. It's that going dug, 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 dug. As it goes in, it might move a bit more at some position. So that bump is nothing to worry about. What you've got to be aware of is this gap can't get too big, because that then it can get a bit out of control, and that's why I made that independent adjustment. Anyway, that's it for now. That's the second prototype, if you like. The next one I'll have, I'm going to put, make sure that when it's centered that this is flush to the top. Make the clamping plate exactly 100mm and the slide 100mm. Then I can put an aluminium strip across the top, or two, so that, and below, so that this slide is constrained, so that it has to run, and it also, so it'll reference my headstock, reference that, and that will reference that. Everything will be constrained to run on centre, at least vertically. I mean, getting it horizontally on your minor axis, that'll still be a case of tapping it in when you start, or having a little mechanism to find the centre, like you could make an adjustable mechanism, whatever. Anyway, that's the finished thing now. I'm ready to start turning something a bit more serious. Oh, one last thing. You can, the accurate way to measure offset is by measuring how far out, when it's at this orientation, your dovetail's facing me now, so you, on your major axis, you can measure the how far the dovetail comes out, and that's your offset. So that's a very accurate way of setting your offset. You could tap it across until you've got an exact measurement, but might make some kind of scale. It depends on the next version as to how that can fit on. So lots of lessons learnt from the first one. This one's looking so far a lot better, and I'm confident enough to start turning, say, a box, a small box, and a picture frame. Thanks for watching.